Okay. So what's the question? Finding the value of sine 18. Sine 18 को value पता करना पर्यो. What are the values that we know of sine, cos, tan? 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. So these are the values. If we want to find 120 also we can find. But for the moment, because we need to find the value of 18, we have to somehow find another value of which we know the value of sine, cos or tan. What is that? 18 times 2, 36, right? We don't know the value of 36. But of what multiple do we know? 5. Right? 18 times 5 is 90. We know the value of 90. Sine 90, cos 90. Right? So, what can be done? So we know, what do we know? We know 18 times 5 is 90 degrees. That means somehow A bata kata tira janu paryo. We have to find the relation from A to 5A or 5A to A. 5A to A. So do you know the formula of 5A? So we have derived it, right? Sine 5A equals to 5 sine A (16 sine). But this is extremely complicated because now let's say sine 5A, 5 times how much is A? 18 equals to 5 sine A is 18 minus 20 sine 18 cube plus 16 sine 18 को power 5, right? Power 5. Sine 90 is how much? Sine 90 is 1. 1 equals to 5 sine 18 minus 20 sine 18 cube plus 16 sine को power 5 18. So everything we know, but we don't know the value of sine 18, right? But what's the problem with this equation? What's the problem with this equation? Is it easy to solve? Does it look easy to solve? The equation, let's say, let sine 18 equals to x. So you have an equation of the form 5x minus 20x cube plus 16x to the power 5. X to the power 5. We know how to solve quadratic equation. We don't even know how to solve cubic equations. X को power cube होना साथ solve करना आउँदैन. केवल x square सम्म till the power or the degree of a polynomial is square we know how to solve. But when it becomes 3 we don't know. When it becomes 4 forget about it. When it becomes 5, right? So the thing is, this is a horrible. This is not a good idea. So shall we? So let's just make it small and nice. So just to why did I do this? Why did I do this? To memorize. For what? To show you that sometimes things can be complicated and you have to find another trick. Upon 5 को तो constantly मिलेगा कि कहाँ से आता? The moment if you divide, I mean, the moment you divide it by 5, we have no idea how to deal with it. You should try to reduce a problem to a problem that you can deal with. When you divide something by 5, you have no idea. A by 2, you have some idea, right? But A by 5, what to do? थाहा छैन नि? Oh, त्यही भएर के गर्ने त भन्दाखेरिमा the trick. Now we have to use trick. We have to find some other ways. So what to do? What to do? We can write 2a plus 3a equals to 5a, right? 2a plus 3a is 5a. How about putting a equals to 18? 2 times 18 plus 3 times 18 equals to 5 times 18. What are you playing with it? And then 2 times 18 equals to 5 times 18 is 90 minus 3 times 18. Right? Isn't it? Isn't it? So that means sine 2 times 18 equals to sine 90 minus 3 times 18. Is that understandable? Is that understandable? Hmm? No, but we can simplify. We are not going to multiply. We are not going to multiply. We'll use sine 2a. 2 sine a cos a. And similarly here also we'll do something with 3a. Sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a equals to, right? Can I do that? I can do that, right? For example, if you have x equals to y, sine x equals to sine y is always true. Similarly, 2 into 18 plus 3 times 18 equals to 5 times 18. Anybody has any doubt? Okay, problem? Any problem? No problem. And then 2 times 18 equals to 90 minus 3 times 18. Any problem? No problem. If both are equal, if I take sine on the both side, it should also be equal. दुवैतिर के हुनुपर्छ? Equal हुनै पर्छ. Sine लिए मैले. Sine लिए. But sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a. Sine 90 minus theta. What is sine 90 minus theta? So 90, odd multiple of 90, that means cos theta, positive or negative? In the first quadrant, sine is always positive, baba cos theta. So that means this is cos 3 times 18. See? Right? Cos 3 times 18. What is the formula of cos 3a? Cos 3a. In terms of sine, I need, or yes, cos, okay, fine. What about sine, in terms of sine? Can I do that? Or I can write it, okay. Cos 3a is 3 cos a minus 4. Okay, please check. Don't tell me something that is not true. Can you check once? Can you check? 4 cos cube a minus, yes, here also cos 18 is here. I can take common, right? Isn't it? I can take 4 cos square 18, baba. Pay attention a little bit. Minus 3. Here 2 sine 18 cos 18. Cos 18 goes off. And then what do we have? 2 sine 18 equals to 4 cos, I don't know the value of cos 18, cos square 18, but I can convert that into sin square 18, right? 1 minus sin square 18 degrees minus 3. Let's solve. 2 sin 18 degree equals to 4 minus 4 sin square 18 degrees minus 3. Be very careful. Now this is an equation. What is this? What kind of equation? If sin 18 is something that we don't know, sin 18 is, let's say, a value that we don't know, this can be turned into an equation, quadratic equation. We know how to solve quadratic equation, right? 2, we bring this one here, 4 sin square 18 degrees plus 2 sin 18 degrees minus 1 equals to 0. How do we find the value of sin 18? How? We consider that as something we don't know, as x. Let what? Sin 18 equals to x. This is what we need to find. So it turns to be an equation of what? 4x square plus 2x minus 1 equals to 0. How can we solve this? How can we solve this? Solve this. How can we? Baba, how can we solve this? So x equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That's what it is. What is this? Nothing. X equals to minus, you can compare the ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. What is b? 2, right? B is 2 minus b plus minus root over, what is b square? 4 minus b square minus 4ac, 4 times a times c. 4a is 4, c is minus 1 divided by 2 times a is 4.